Talarico first rose to prominence in the Texas House of Representatives, where he built a reputation as a thoughtful, articulate voice, willing to reach across the aisle. Still, his progressive ideas and youthful energy set him apart in a legislature often dominated by seasoned political veterans. Now, as he looks to take on the bigger stage, Talarico is positioning himself as someone who understands the struggles of everyday Texans. From rising healthcare costs to challenges in public education, his background as an educator and his faith-driven perspective have made him stand out, giving him an authenticity that appeals to some voters looking for something fresh in politics. The challenge for Talarico, of course, is the math. Texas hasn't sent a Democrat to the U.S. Senate in decades, and Republicans continue to dominate statewide elections. Many voters who once leaned Democratic have shifted toward the GOP in recent years, especially in rural areas and among certain working-class communities. That means any Democrat hoping to win must build a coalition that includes urban progressives, suburban moderates, and some disaffected conservatives. It's a tall order, and history suggests it won't be easy. But supporters argue that Talarico, with his millennial identity and his ability to communicate across generational and cultural lines, might have the unique appeal necessary to at least make the race competitive. Talarico's candidacy is also a test case for the broader Democratic strategy in Texas. The party has long been searching for someone who can energize young voters, connect with Latino communities, and still appeal to more moderate Texans who may be skeptical of national party politics. His campaign emphasizes issues like healthcare affordability, strengthening schools, and improving economic opportunities, topics that affect Texans across the political spectrum. By focusing less on national debates and more on local, everyday concerns, Talarico is trying to reframe what a Democrat can look like in a state that has been defined by conservative dominance. So can James Talarico really help Democrats turn Texas blue? That's the million-dollar question, and the answer depends not only on his ability to win the Democratic primary, but also on whether he can bridge divides that have proven difficult for past candidates. His run highlights a generational shift in Texas politics, with younger leaders stepping up to challenge the status quo. Whether or not he succeeds, his candidacy signals that the fight for Texas isn't over, and that Democrats are still searching for the formula that could one day flip the state. For now, all eyes are on Talarico as he begins a campaign that could shape the future of politics in one of America's most influential states. What does it take for a Democrat to win statewide in Texas? That's a question political strategists have been asking for years, and one young state legislator thinks he might have the answer. Meet James Talarico, a millennial lawmaker who's not only known for his sharp debating skills, but also for his background as a seminarian. His story is catching national attention because Democrats believe he might just represent the new kind of candidate who can compete in Texas, a state that's been leaning Republican for decades. But before Talarico can even think about flipping a Senate seat, he has to navigate a primary race that will test his ideas, his endurance, and his ability to connect with voters in every corner of the Lone Star State.